dangerous stuff in here and see if you can contain it, quarantine it, and fix it, and then that way the rest of your tank stays safe. If my little cameraman is kind of being a little shaky, just bear with us, because this is only his second time doing a video with me, and I'm gonna really think about selling this tank, and if I do, it'll be the last one that I put on there, because I've had that for a long time, and you can't even find cute square glass tanks like that anymore, and for a good price. I've looked for them at PetSmarts and Petco's and small mom and pops pet shops, and they don't really sell these anymore. These are hard to find because they don't make the lids for that. So I was gonna make my own acrylic lid. So if I can't get around to making my own lid for this, and that's why I'm gonna sell it, because I can't find a lid for it. And with the way I have my air conditioning set up in my room, it's blowing ambient dust in here, and I'm having to maintain this tank a lot more than I would even have to maintain my big tanks. But that's called a micro tank. All three of these tanks are micro tanks, and when you are that's why it's called a micro tank, because you micromanage your tank system compared to a 10-gallon or a 20-gallon, and especially with saltwater micro tanks. If you have, stay zoomed in on it, if you have a small tank, like especially like this one, the slightest little change in it is a major, if you don't know what you're doing, a slight mistake in changing the chemicals in your tank can majorly affect and harm it, especially in a saltwater tank. If you do one small mistake, one wrong slip up in a micro tank, it can ruin everything, kill your fish, kill all the coral reefs or the reefs that you're growing, or kill all the natural freshwater plants that you're trying to grow. So that's why I was bringing you this long extended video, because if you make a micro tank, you've got to be on your toes, you've got to be on your game, you've got to know 100% what you're doing, because with a 10 gallon you're iffy there, but like let's say a 20-gallon, you have a lot of room for error. In a 0.5 gallon, no room for error. Alright, so that's David and my little cameraman with me. We're signing out tonight because it's like 2:30 or 3 in the morning, way too late, past my bedtime, but I had to bring this info to you guys tonight. So thank you so much for your support and your comments again. This is Dubs signing out with DubsTreasureStore.com and HeavenlyPups.com. Thanks.